stuff.
Yeah.
No idea what I'm going to do for Easter, because normally, if I have it off, my family does stuff
Mm-hmm.
for like lunch or something. But I get off at 1:30,
Yeah, that'd...
and it's like I could go do something, but I'd also be kind of tired
Yeah,
because I'd been up since 1.
that'd definitely do it. By the way, the mics are hot.
Yep. Oopsie doodles.
All good. Hello,
There.
everybody.
Hey,
Yeah, we've got... I am Chun, that's Digi,
hey.
and it is Marin Mixed Mayhem again. I forget what season. I don't think it really matters, though.
14 apparently.
All right, works for me. It's all going to go into the same playlist regardless. So yeah. That being said, it's going to be a fun one, I think. And by fun, I mean messy for me. It's the Offstars versus the Unbreakable Bulwarks Digi's team. Let's see. Mine is Union of Small People, and yours is Alliance of Goodness.
And the part of the Alliance of Goodness that you want on my team is not on my team.
You're right. Because you built your team actually well, whereas I built my team to be a joke. And so, since it's my stream, why don't we take a look at my team first? Why not?
Yep.
It's the Offstars! Union of Small People. You can tell it's mostly goblins, snotlings, and a few halflings for good measure. Why? Who knows? Goblins are objectively better. Let's see. We have our Bombardier, Boomer Runnynose. Yes, these are all off-brand versions of star players.
Yep.
Our Goblin Loony, Liz Cheney. As opposed to Helmet Cheney. Or whatever.
Yep.
Gruppy, the Fanatic. I forget what he's supposed to be.
Not sure about him.
Yeah. I either was tired or drunk when I wrote these down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have
You know, I think they were trying to make a point with that sketch.
a heckle for one.
What's the point?
You're right. Forget it.
What's the point? Yeah, forget it. Makes sense, right?
Okay, that's actually a very good one.
It was a very good one for this.
Talking about your team and you having no idea about the names.
Meanwhile, I do know this one. Lil Migthy Zoog. As opposed to Mighty Zug.
Yep.
And thank you, memes, for giving me this brain rot. Mommenthong.
That just sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Morgenthorg. But-
Yeah.
Volog Zomnar versus Corpse Chewer.
Yes.
Taproot Twig Twiddle. As opposed to Deeproot Strong Branch. Bulwark the Bionicle. That's what I just thought was funny. It's supposed... What is it? Bardock the Destroyer or something like that?
I think so.
And we're on to the goblins. We have Broke Farts instead of Brick Farth.
Yeah.
Burtok Short Puff. Oh, I forget who this guy is supposed to be. Glip Slip Trip. Sure Feet. Yeah, this is...
Yeah.
Hack Off Schitt's Creek. Man, there's a good joke there. I just forget who... I forget who half these people are. I have this written down.
That one is definitely like one of the Skaven one, I think.
Yeah. Hang on. I know I have this written down. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Oh, Hack Phlegm Scuttle Spike. That's supposed to...
Yeah, that's the Skaven.
All right. Graham...
All Skaven.
Yep. And now our halflings. We have Graham Bronzebum. Grim Ironjaw.
Yeah.
Graf Overblown. Griff Uberwald.
Yep.
You pish LXXIV, the 74th, as opposed to Ramtut the 3rd.
Oh, yes.
Now, I could explain the 74th, but it's a long joke from the 60s. That's it's a very specific Rocky and Bullwinkle reference. And of course, we have Sarah the Slar versus Zara the Slayer. Okay, and here are the rest of the ones that we didn't quite get.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, crap. Where'd you go? Wilhelm Chaney is Liz Cheney.
Yeah.
Gruppy is Grotti.
Oh, yeah.
Volog Zomnauer is Varag Ghoulchewer.
Mm-hmm. Like the Borak, the Bionicles. The other one we didn't get.
Borak the Despoiler.
Yes.
The
other one I think we didn't get was...
Burtok Short Puff. Yeah, that's Brick Farblast.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah, and Glart Smash Rip is Glip Slip Trip. So that should be everybody.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, 4 rerolls, and I would like to point out that I do have the referee rest area on my stadium for when that comes into play. It won't today. But yeah.
I don't think you get cheaper bribes. I don't think you get the team effects of your teams.
This is delightful.
I think you do get, you might be able to afford 2 bribes, but you can't, I think.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. I thought they were 50, but we'll see what happens. This is like
goblin bribes.
Right. Oh, okay. So maybe they are. Honestly, I don't know. Like this, I'm not playing this team to be good. I'm expecting to go 0-11. Anyway, so your team, the Unbreakable Bulwarks. What are we going to be throwing ourselves into while not throwing anybody because I didn't bring any big guys?
Well, I took your big guys then.
Yeah, you definitely did. Let's see, we have Brest Fortress and Dover Castle. Castillo de San Marcos are your Bretonian Blitzers. Block, catch, or is that sure hands? That's catch. And Dauntless. So, Dauntless is going to be a thing, at least. Longbeards, Masada, Mont Saint-Michel, Brezzani Castle, Fortress of Orsini, Kongenstein Fortress, or Kongenstein? Kongenstein?
I think Konstein.
Konstein. Kongenstein. Kongenstein Fortress and Chitargar Fort are your dwarf Longbeards. And we'll see if we can turn Constantinople into Istanbul later. And the Tower of London, the Treeman.
Yep. I had also thought of just having a Constantinople and then Istanbul.
That would have been funny.
But Istanbul isn't. Constantinople was known for being a fortress. Istanbul was not. It's known for being the thing after.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. No, it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone since Constantinople. Alright. And with that lineup, you don't have any and stadium enhancements.
Nope.
Castle of Castles. I do like the name, though.
Yep. I picked the dwarf one, too, because it makes it all...
A little stony.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wish that there were actual like pitch effects or different pitch styles in Blood Bowl 2 like they had in Blood Bowl 3, but yeah, take a week and get it at the very least. Outside of like the Astro Granite or Elven stadium enhancements.
Yeah, the thing I can't wait for in Blood Bowl 3 is when you get more of the grandstands.
Yeah, there's only
right now
there's only 3.
Right now. There's 3.
Yeah, the baseline, the canyon, and the ship.
Oh yeah, the ship.
Honestly, I'm doing a mad scramble to get the ship ones for later, for next season,
bag full of fruits and vegetables up
because of what I'm wanting to play next
Statler
season.
and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a party.
Well, this much food won't go very
But
far.
more the fact that
They only wanted to
it
throw
might
it
be
as
Dark
far
Elves,
as the stage.
but it's also more the theme. I'm playing the pirates from Muppet Treasure Island.
Oh yeah.
Whether or not it turns out to be Dark Elves or Chaos Chosen is yet to be seen, but I really want, at the very least, the I would want that ship grandstand. Just for the theming alone.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ready?
May as well be. Hey there, Ketsu, I'm doing okay. I'll certainly be doing poorly this game, even though my bench is significantly deeper than Digi's.
Bribes are 100 for normal, so it's a half off for them.
One Lancer Babe. And I don't get the Master Chef, so that's a thing.
Yeah. You get cheaper bribes?
I get 100. Bribes are 100 for me.
Okay, so yeah, you don't get any of your team effects.
Yay!
Kind of BS for whenever you get goblins.
Yeah. Although that being said, if you got cheaper bribes and a cheaper Master Chef, that would be oppressive as hell. That being said, however, if you're playing goblins or halflings in any capacity in mixed teams, you probably deserve to have that.
Yeah. I think halflings are... No, they are. I was gonna say... Yeah, because my team gets halflings.
Yeah.
I could Master Chef people.
Wait.
Super cheap Master Chef with that?
Okay, well, if you... At least ways give them to the Union of Small People.
Yeah. Because they'd be like, oh no, you don't pick up any of the halflings, but you like basically go all wood elves and you can Master Chef people. Have fun.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna die. It's like, seriously, the only players of mine that can do any variety of damage to you is going to be the Bombardier, the Loony, and the Fanatic.
and
Even then, they're going to be the first ones you're going to get rid of. And I only have 2 bribes.
Yep.
Oh, right, and you're going first. Joy! Alright. Oh, there's no level up, so at least let's get the grid on. And now I gotta get used to Blood Bowl 2 again.
Yeah. One of the things I do like in Blood Bowl 3 is the fact of you can chain your moves, and then when you stop being able to chain your moves is when you know, yep, something messed up.
Oh, what to do with all of the snotlings? Well, the answer is replace a few of them.
Nah, they can stay out there. It'll be fine.
Oh yes, because switching those 2 halflings in a line is going to do so much.
Yep.
Frickin' hell. What does it matter? More goblins on the sides. Okay, let's see. Dodge and sidestep on the Noblars. That's at least way something, but the problem with those is the tackle from your Longbeards.
Yep.
Meanwhile, me trying to be a little safer with my Fanatic. Why not it'll turn into anything, I don't know. Turn that off, turn that on. Do you still mind saying something? Because I just turned on my Discord actual channel.
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. That sounds fine to me. Not that I can hear it, but I'm just the. Oh, that's not where I wanted to kick it, but okay.
It's going.
It's going.
It is nice.
That's a tolerable kick, at least. Probably should have not have done that particular lineup. So that's going to be harder for Gruppy to move. Yeah, well. We'll see what happens.
Tiny bit.
Up there's tackle going off.
Yep.
Speaking of going off...
Already starting it.
At least it's a KO.
At least.
It's... Give a thumbs up for sound quality. Alright, thank you, Kitsu. Can always count on you guys to tell me when my shit's going crazy. But yeah, seriously, like, why would you ever feel like... I know I fielded them just for some variety and model types, but if you had the choice, why would you ever field halflings when you had the choice to field goblins? They're faster, they have more armor, and they have the same otherwise stats and the same skills.
Yep. One of those like, I was better to have fun though. It's like,
You're right.
your fun is wrong.
I mean, it's Blood Bowl. You honest, like, fun can't be had.
Let's see, ball pickup. Nope.
Nope. And you don't
That's
have
the
rerolls, meanwhile I do.
Yep. But I have the team that's definitely more geared to being able to deal with not having rerolls.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, okay, if I can run 2 goblins down the center... Oh...
You gotta get through tackle.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Now, what did it? I mean, I've got one option for me for that regard, but it's not a good option.
Yeah, you could have your Fanatic try to push guys through the line.
Sure, but you know what I need to do to get my Fanatic to push through your line? Get through mine!
Yep, that's what I mean. You can just push the halfling all just straight down. You can just go through the line. Because everything's fine there.
I need those goblins to actually do something, because they're actually able to do things. Stunty doing its job.
Yep.
I'm gonna hate my... Yeah, oh!
Oh!
What a way to start! I'll take it. It's not great, but I'll take it.
So where you going?
What the fuck? Well, you know what? Okay, you know what?
There you
Here.
go.
Here. If this works... Well, on one hand,
Technically, that worked.
on one what the actual what just happened? What just
Trying to reach the ball.
what just happened?
Whoop. Where'd the ball go? There it is.
What just happened? What? What just...
I do not know.
That's Blood Ball!
Yep, that is the Blood Bowls.
Okay. Well, I didn't hardly move all what I wanted to do, but, I don't think my heart could have handled any more movement. Oh, good. That's... You know what?
That's helpful for you.
It is. Holy fuck, could I actually...
Might be.
Yeah, it's
But-
entirely possible.
But do you want to risk the fanatic?
Of course I want to move...
Uh-oh.
He is laser guided to his own teammate, but he decides to do a lovely little dance around yours. This game... We didn't already know that this game was generic bullshit. I would think this game was generic bullshit. Alright, you know what? Here, let's do some more
May as
generic
well.
bullshit. All I just gotta do is not roll a 2, right?
Not roll a 2 and not roll a 1.
Fucking hell!
You have the reroll for it.
How did I score?
Because stupid things happen. Well, you did do the thing I suggested. The very stupid thing.
That's just gonna have to be how I play. The stupid thing is the thing I do.
The bad bit is you have to use your...
That's
Use a
true.
bribe.
That's right. I had to use a bribe to keep the fanatic in play. Why'd I do that? Well, at least ways it worked.
Yep. Now you can try to do a better setup.
Yeah, maybe. That's... There. This way, at least. This way, at least, the fanatic is not going to get immediately pushed away.
Yep.
By all that is holy, that should not have worked.
No, it shouldn't have. Yeah, that's good.
I would say, Kitsu, clip that, but you would require clipping all 2 turns, and...
We lost each other.
You know, that actually works for me, too.
Yeah, the Lucius. Sure. Another push.
More...
There it
Oh,
is.
wait, yeah, that's tackle. Actually,
Yep.
I just realized my KO came back.
Yeah, he did. We'll both dream and move. Yes, they will.
All right. Well, leastways this means that Grumpy is absolutely going to hit something.
Potentially. You'd think that.
I would think that. I mean, there's an entire wall of shortmen and tallmen in front of me. I can't not hit somebody. At least once.
Yep.
And also remember, I did hit the same goblin 3 times. Let's not... technically 4 with the reroll.
Yeah. Come on, ball pick up. There it is. That's going to be the scariest part of my match every time until I get sure hands on these guys.
Damn it, that is red dice.
Yep, because you got 2 things on you. Got 2 guys.
I should have realized that. All right, well, just take the punishment. I'm going to lose him anyway.
He got KO'd before he was even hit.
What a way to do it.
You're KO'd. But I'm not. Oh, God.
It's like, don't worry, he'll be stone dead in a minute. I'm not dead yet! Oh, come on, mate. Do us a favor, would you? I feel happy! Don't ask me why I ran across this, but I found an animation of that scene done in My Little Pony. There we go!
There's the ball.
Yeah, and the best part is, that was the guy that scored the touchdown! It's no long-term.
He's done for the game.
Yeah.
He's done for the game.
He did it. He did his thing.
I have scored the touchdown. There is nothing else for me to do this match.
To be fair, that's one more touchdown that I expected to score this entire fucking season.
Dreamin' move? Dreamin' move.
Come on. Okay. I'm just resigned to being the grinding team of this season.
Yep. Ooh. Risky bisky there.
Yeah.
Matching away from tackle. If I can get an agility skill on this guy, on any of my dwarves, dive and tackle's getting put on there.
Oh, fucking hell. That's so damn scary.
You may think dodge. No. Diving tackle.
Well, if this works, I at least always get a 2 die. You know what? I don't care. I'll save the...
And he's KO'd.
I should have cared.
It's always the time where it's like, it's fine.
Kitsu,
Nope.
could you clip that one, please?
It'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen.
Okay, we got the answer that we wanted. Also, don't worry, the spell with wear off during the credits. Can someone please ask me one last question? I have the distinctive... I think I'm going to need a lot of parsing on that statement, Kitsu.
Yep.
There's like 3 incomplete sentences in there that I...
Up there.
That definitely has that has all the hallmarks of being like, "Hi, I'm on mobile."
Yep.
I'm not willingly putting myself next to tackle if I can help it.
You'd stay there. Thank treatment.
The D&D movie. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, that does. Okay,
That does provide context.
that does provide a lot of context. I now understand what it is. And thanks for the clip, Kitsu. Oh boy.
He moved. Do I risky bisky? Nah.
I mean, take root, so 2 up. It's as risky as any GFI.
No, the risky bisky was gonna try to put the tree on the right side of the Noblar that's up there.
Ah,
Of Mom and Thong.
okay, yeah, that would have been it would have been 2 GFIs then.
Yep, and the take root.
All right, how to do this? I mean, there's no way to do this. Even at best, it's gonna be Zarg dice.
Yep.
Yeah, well, to dodge out of tackle into 3 Zarg dice. This is the worst possible thing that could ever happen. Let's do it, because why the fuck not? Oh, yeah, when you said that, okay, you know what? Well, it's not like you're gonna give me anything for it.
Nope.
But yeah, I do remember that from the movie, Kitsu. I have, like, it was a remarkably funny scene. Wow, 1 dwarf, 3 Noblars, and any and all of them are likely to not be able to get away from him.
Yep.
All right, and Bress got himself a touchdown.
Hey, you knock out guy getting back.
There we go. Doesn't help with my injures, but oh, do I? Okay. Here's the question.
Yeah.
The question I only have like 8 seconds left to answer. Although the actual answer to the actual question is going to be remarkably simple, and I'm glad I only suffered 1 sticking casualty. none of y'all are gonna be on the pitch for the moment. I spent all my bribes to keep y'all here. There's ain't no way.
This is what the halfling and noblars are for. They're the guys go on the line so your goblins don't get hit.
Exactly. And with the Noblars having sidestep, and Titchy, they can be downright obnoxious in the right situations.
Yep.
That being said, they're also exceptionally weak, so I shall protect them as best as I can. Because in order for them to be obnoxious in the right situations, they need to survive until said situation occurs.
Yep.
On the other hand, I can possibly try to get, like, one cheeky SPP off of a pass here.
Potentially.
Perfect defense! Found out that Xenoblade Chronicles has an auto-run feature. That's handy to know. Okay, so let's see. How far... You got one turn.
Yep. You can get 2 cheeky SPPs.
I could.
Nope. Maybe.
We'll make it as easy as possible for me.
Yep. Probably best to keep it within the gobos.
Yeah. It's a 4-up, so, 50-50.
4 up, 3 up.
There you go. Broke Farts is now going to be my passer.
Now you can send it off back to him.
You know what? That's actually a very good point. Before I do that, though, Noblar falls back. Noblar falls back. I'm making sure you can't blitz my Noblars.
You do know you just needed to fall back a spot.
You do know that I'm being paranoid, right?
What? I'm somehow gonna push a guy all the way up there?
It's Blood Bowl. Stupider things has happened.
Hit it.
There we go. Speaking of hitting, you Pace the 74th, Graham Bronze Bum, and Graph Overblown are going to get in the face. Don't worry, I've bribed them with turkey.
The turkey worked.
It most
Nothing
certainly
happened.
did.
I knew that was like, if I leave it there, it's probably going to be double skulls. So I brought a guy over to make sure it's 3 die. Nope.
Stupider things,
pass.
like how about corn appearing out of nowhere?
You make sure you do the pass.
And of course, I've used all my rerolls, so I can't reroll the catch.
Yep.
But hey, I got a touchdown, I got a cheeky pass. I've got more SPP than I expected I'd be getting. And honestly, the fact that you've only gotten like 1 less yourself is kind of shocking to me as well.
True, but sometimes armor just doesn't work the way you want it to.
Yeah, alright. You know what? I'm gonna... Okay. I've got stuff to happen. And I want stuff to happen. Let's see. Well, because Broke Farts is now becoming my passer. For no better reason than that it's a meme.
You're not going to field your secret weapons?
Oh, I'm working on that. I'm working on that. You might be thinking, Chun, isn't it risky fielding 2 weapons when you have no bribes left? Yes. Yes, it is. But if I want to potentially turn something into a win, I need to make some sort of risk.
Risky for the bisky.
I know. Besides, I still got my... Even if it does turn out to be go all pear-shaped, I still have Liz Cheney for any potential later drives.
Yep.
Another perfect defense. At least it's not blitz.
Gonna make you work for it. 3.
Now who's the one pulling back unnecessarily?
No, it just means if you want to reach them, you have to GFI. And get guaranteed you have to GFI. And you don't get a free hit. In order to go for a hit, you need to go left or right, which is where you have goblins set up already.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Before I do that...
Why'd you set them up there in the first place? You could have just put them 2 spaces.
Because I'm an
Set 'em
idiot?
up a space away.
Like I said, it's because I'm an idiot.
Attempt it. Attempt it.
It's a 5-up, yeah.
It's gonna be a 5-up no matter what, basically.
Yeah.
Tree time.
You know?
Worst things could have happened.
Yeah.
Turn cannot end until all ball chain movement has been used.
But it actually kind of worked.
Kinda.
Ah, cripes, I'm gonna regret this. Two die into block, or a 3-up pickup.
Oh, that would have made the block work. Block worked.
And an armor break?
It's a stun.
Yeah, but still, it's more than I expected.
Yep.
Reused headbutt bomb explodes. Yeah. Sorry it took me that minute to see that happen, Kitsu. And that's a 2-die into the guy. Oh, take root.
And he didn't stand it. Oh well.
Alright, so that tree is effectively removed from game. Speaking of removed from game,
And it's done.
well, he didn't do nothing.
Yep.
It wasn't much of something, but it was but it wasn't nothing.
Where are you gonna bomb? Where are you gonna bomb?
That is a very good question. Of course, the better question is, where am I going to try to send the ball?
You don't need to send the ball anywhere this turn. You just need to bomb.
You're right, but I'm still trying to think about how to play the game, you know.
But you're playing effectively goblins. Bombing is what they do.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
See where it goes?
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. Honestly,
Poor fella lost his
Could have been
nose.
worse.
it could have been
What would he
worse.
smell without it? Same as always.
If only a certain other
Terrible.
bomber actually used his bombs correctly.
Does
Screw
the
you,
Bombardier-
Doc Shellshock!
Oh yeah, the Bombardier, if I remember correctly, does have agility access, I think.
He absolutely had
You can-
passing access.
Because if it has agility access, or you will doubles, get diving catch on it.
The Bombardier? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the fun thing of if you throw it next to yourself, you can diving catch the bomb.
That's true.
Until you just have it right, just like, this will go somewhere.
That is actually very true.
You don't know where,
We'll
but this will happen.
We'll see if Boomer Runny Nose has a better chance of doing anything than Doc Shellshock ever did. By the way, hi, Memes. How you doing? Which, by the way, Memes, I gotta message you something later.
Whoopa. Stood up.
He's still rooted, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
I really kind of love how I overthought my way into playing goblins again.
Yep.
Well, Zomnar is injured. I'm actually thoroughly surprised I'm not dealing with any longer term effects.
I found that to be the case with at least Noblars. They just, like, for some reason, just don't really get hurt that much. They just perpetually exist.
Yeah. I mean, dodge and stunt, like, dodge and sidestep is obnoxious to deal with on a good day. Well, all right. Masochism. What league is this? This is MMM memes. Bombardier. This is actually a quick pass. So it becomes a 4-up at this range. No problem. The fact that I've rolled 3 bombs and it's not gone poorly yet is astounding to me.
Yep.
And Stunty doing its job. Even though I'm not really doing its job with Stunty. Actually, I can get a 1 die here.
Yep.
You know what? Sure. Stay put. Throw you aside. Try doing a Stunty. Well, it's again not a Stunty. Just do a dodge. I am saying nothing. I am saying nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's possible. Although chances are Boomer's gonna be the one with the... This is weird. This is a 2-minute timer, right? But I feel like, and even though I am down 3 players technically, it feels like I'm using less time than in Blood Bowl 3.
Yeah.
Of course, the timer does pause, but
yeah.
Well, you have block and I do not. You pitch the 74th is KO'd. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, there's the fun.
Yep.
Good old tackle.
Good old tackle. It's not it is not help. It's not stopping my dodging for whatever reason, but it is making you knock down people.
Yep. Tempt it. There it is.
All right, speaking of attempted. Now for Stunty to fail me.
Oop.
Okay, well, that's a 1 die. And there's also no tackle on this, so actually I can do this.
Been hilarious if you double one it.
That would have been hilarious. I would have laughed uproariously. Pushing is fine. Throw bomb does nothing. What is a sacred flame? You'd think it, right? Speaking of throw bomb, blowing myself up would be a turnover, wouldn't it?
Probably. See.
I genuinely forget.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, we'll throw them at these 3 dwarves here. Two knockdowns. All right. Again, could be better. Yes. All right. Thanks, memes. Gotta be careful with that dwarf being right there. Alright, you know what? Yeah. There's the stunty. There's...
And he's dead.
I hate this game. And it was, in fact, a double one.
Yep.
It wasn't even next to tackle.
It was not.
At the very least, the ball is in a good place for me. I mean, it's not, but it's more than it's a bad place for you.
You say that.
I mean, you are the fastest thing on the pitch, but still. The fact that you've got to do that and actually move and not fail to pick up the ball, which, in your defense, I need to do too. The difference being, I have 4 rerolls still.
Yep.
It's absolutely hilarious that my quote-unquote passer dies. This is so dumb. I mean, what does it matter? He's safer on the ground.
Just a tiny bit. Yep. Yep. If only this guy was a goblin, he wouldn't have to double GFI to get the ball. He'd only have to single.
Yeah. Graph. And again, it's another one of those, all I gotta do is not roll a 2. Except for the pickup, which is a 4-up.
Yep. Technically, there's a way for you to try to clear the guy out. And it's a very bad idea.
It's a 6-up pass.
Yep, like I said, it's a very bad idea.
Well, I can hope for an accurate.
Let's do that.
Nope! Roll the 1! Reroll!
Roll the 2.
Well,
Ooh. Technically, that helped you.
yep,
Yeah, it's badly hurt.
he's stunned again. That is... Okay. For shit, that is probably the best bad shit.
Yep.
I don't get points for it, which bugs me. But again, as far as bad shit to happen, that wasn't the worst shit to possibly happen. And being perfectly honest, remember, I was not expecting to win.
Nope.
I wasn't expecting to score on turn 2 either, but, you know, whatever. Yep, there it is. I should have not used it. Oh, well, whatever.
Staying on the pitch.
It would have been hilarious if you had injured him at that point.
Yep.
And it was like, staying on the pitch. No, I'm not.
I'm leaving. You don't get to tell me what to do.
The trees have taken root. There it is.
Yep. You gotta use your reroll for it.
That said, I'm still surprised my my dodges have been as good as they have been. Tackle considering. Damn it. Fuck you. It's not like he was going to actually have another reasonable chance to throw another bomb. The fact that he got 4... Was it 4?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4... No, 5! 4. No, he threw 4 turns in a row and only blew himself up once is frankly phenomenal.
Much truth.
Or rather, blowing himself up only after throwing 4 successfully is frankly phenomenal. Like, how many bombardiers have the opportunity to blow themselves up twice? At the same time, though, he did technically have that opportunity if he had made another shot. What's the matter? He's got tackle anyway. Ouch. Yeah, at the very least, I'm having fun this game, so... Purpose of the team achieved.
Yep. And now those both guys are both sent off, even if they come back.
Exactly. So what does it matter? The fact that I was able to keep them on the
They both
field
came
as
back.
long as I could.
They both came back.
Well.
Just to get sent off anyway.
You didn't get pitch cleared yet, which is what happened when I played MMM Stunty only. Yeah, that's definitely true. Alright, but now we've got Liz Cheney on the field. Will her chainsaw do anything? We'll find out. Like the... He's like... So who do I... You know what? Fuck it.
You have your choice of trying a tree or the dwarf.
You know what? Not... Well, the smart money... The smart thing to do is the dwarf. The funny thing to do is the tree, because it's a chainsaw.
Yep.
All right. That's the problem with trying to move so fast. The game doesn't like keeping up with you.
Yeah. But both 3 has a bit easier time because it kind of keeps your moves going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to set up somebody to catch up the ball.
You got every.
Whoops. Okay. I forgot it was... Well, not like it matters anyway. I mean...
It takes you 2 turns to reach it back. Because you can't even reach it this turn. You can set up to do a long bomb. Send someone down the pitch, send someone back to get the ball, long bomb it.
What was I going to do with the ball anyway? Hopefully run it down into the end zone and score to tie it 2-2, because that would have been funny.
Go for it. Huh. That's about right.
No points, unfortunately.
Nope, because chainsaw. That's the bad bit about chainsaw.
Ah, fuck, I can't even get the ball. Well, okay, fine.
Like
You
I
know
said,
what? Okay,
you can
hack
go back
off.
and try to grab it.
Alright. GFIs are
And
fine.
you just have to get a guy downfield so you can long bomb it.
Indeed. Now the question is, will you allow me a guy down the field so that I can long bomb it? The answer may not surprise anybody.
Maybe. You'll see. He wasted his dodge early. Nope. Oh, you got to reroll for it.
And it's a GFI that I fail! And it's a second GFI even!
Yep.
Still can get into scoring position. 1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
he can't. He's one off.
Yep, one off. I mean, it would. I mean, if he had one more movement, then yes. Or sprint, then yes. But no, so whatever. That being said, though, who is this? Hackkoff? Yeah, I'm gonna try to make Hackkoff another passer. Is it a good idea? No. But I have one turn. I may as well try. I may as well try to redeem the one SPP that I gained that died. I mean, it was 6 minus 3 equals 3 plus 6 equals 6. There was an error in the data. There is definitely an error in the data there. Don't take the boat down. You know you want to. Sarah the Slar is KO'd. She didn't bring her knife with her. Alright. Watch this. This is going to fail horrendously.
Potentially. Yeah. You also have to remember chainsaw adds +3. So
Yeah.
You can actually do with high armor things pretty well. It's just people normally go for the wrong ones.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to be overly cautious and fairly optimistic, as long as someone catches this, right? Not the pass has to succeed, but
Yeah, the passes succeed, but I think also the catch has to.
there's no reason why I shouldn't do this anyway.
True.
All right, I have 2 rerolls. I can only use one. I'm gonna fail it here. No, okay, well, move it up.
James, he doesn't have the players to do it. Both trees are like...
Whee! Okay, I actually got 2 passes on a stunty team.
He did it.
You know what? I lost, but I'll take the moral victory for doing things that stunty shouldn't do.
Yep.
Now watch, I'm gonna lose Liz Cheney as if she got hit in the face with a shotgun blast. You know, I probably should have fouled the tree.
You didn't really have the opportunity to.
Yeah, not really, but memes was suggested to foul the tree that I'm just now noticing, and Meanwhile, what are you gonna... Are you actually going to try to foul Liz? With a
With
tree!
that tree.
No!
Tree stood up, though. So that does take away the foul.
Yep.
No, it doesn't.
Or no, it doesn't. Okay.
Nope. It's still there. To fouling!
It's still a 3-up. All right.
And I got kicked off.
And Liz only got stunned. Well, the game was over regardless, so...
Yep.
All things considered, this was probably the best way to start the season.
Yep. Got some SPP.
Yep, alright. Who's the unfortunate get that got MVP? Ooh, a 5. Mom and Thong! He did so much!
I had 26 fours.
Wow. Honestly,
Wow.
I got 10 SPP. How did I get 10 SPP? You got 15, but how did I get 10? Well, 9 because Broke Farts is dead, but you know what I mean.
Yep. So, your team rolls a lot of dice.
Yes, it does.
But not the block die.
Nope. I rolled 12 skulls! You know what I love about this? Most of these block die came from my fanatic hitting the goblin 4 times!
It's the same
Fully half of these dice came from one activation! From hitting my own guy!
Half of your skulls came from that activation.
This game is ball shit!
Oh, at least you.
This game is utter shit! Literally,
Yes,
these 4 blocks on Glip Slip Trip, exactly what happened turn 1. I roll in, I move because I'm just moving him, right? He hits Glip Slip Trip, 3 skulls, reroll. Of course, what am I gonna do? Allow that to happen? Goes into
Have we ever
skull
said
bolt
that
down
this show is
push.
for
Of
the
course,
birds?
hey, Mean's
Yes,
got
and
the
we'll
other.
keep saying it till
the
it gets a
new,
laugh.
the new one, last new one.
Nice.
So take the
Have anything
push,
to do
obviously,
with-
right?
Yep. That's the push.
Stumble, push, pow. I forgot to take the pow. Is it skull, stumble, skull? Is the. How did I avoid losing Glip Slip Trip right there?
That totally worked out for you too, because that allowed him to be able to get over to the ball.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh man, this was a game.
Yep.
Of all the games of Blood Bowl, this was astoundingly one of them.
Yep.
Whew. Well. Yes, validate this match. Oof. Who cares about the rest of the dice? Those block dice, that was all the game needed. Alright, well, let's see. Now I need to replace one dead dude.
I can get a movement. Or an armor. Or guard on a Brett Blitzer.
Heh. Let's see, I've got 90k. But the only thing I can't afford are big guys. And do you think I'm going to go big guys this team? What do you think?
Oh, go.
Honestly, I'm seriously thinking about Pogo.
It fits Still's team.
It does.
All it does is give you good movement.
Yeah.
No, I rolled 2 5s,
Nice.
so I can get an armor.
There you go.
No,
Alright.
but
All right.
I am definitely gonna do the.
Somebody that is able to do this. What is the name of the Pogo Star player so I can bastardize it?
Wait a sec. I think I can get to it. It's the. Where I just have to go through the. Pogo Man. Scrappa Sorehead.
Okay, Scrappa Sorehead. Yeah, that's perfectly fine with me. This is this is Blood Bowl 2 version. So yeah, both you and memes got the same thing. So let's see. Scrappa Sorehead. Okay.
Or you could also do the Dark Elf one, which is Hubris Ricarth.
That's a Pogoer?
No, that's a Dark Elf. If
What?
you're wanting to have, it's your movement guy. Clearly, he's the Dark Elf man.
Sure. All right, but I was gonna go with the Pogo because like when I said Sorehead, I was thinking I can't not call him Numbnuts. All right, but how do what's Scrappa? How should I change what's funny to say change that to?
Recycler.
Breaka Numbnut? Yeah, you know what? Why not Recycler? CLA Recycler.
Yeah, there you go.
Numbnuz. Just to hopefully avoid any sort of like
Yep.
profanity filter.
Yep. The other one, if you were going to just go with, hey, it's your movement guy, there's also Dolfer Longstride that you could have bastardized this pretty easily.
Dolfer Long, yeah. You know, like what? Oh yeah, Shine Hide Short Leg.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? I need to write that one down. Actually.
Yes.
Where'd my pencil go? There it is. All right, so because I have to have both the real name and the fake one. So what did I say it was? Like Shine Hide Short Leg.
Yeah, for Dolfer Longstride is the actual player.
Dolfer Longstride.
Yep.
And what was the Dark Elf one?
The Dark Elf player is let's see, Hubris Ricarth.
Rakarth, right?
Yep.
All right. Hubris Ricarth. Ego Coat Rack.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would work. If you go to the shop in the main menu, and then go to the second option, it has all the star players.
Yep, that's where I got this list from. Oh, Folly Coat Rack. That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
Thanks, memes. I always count on you for some good jokes. Alright, well. I've got 2 more names to replace, inevitably, dead players.
Yep.
Recycla numbnuts. With 3 A's. Oh, brother. Sometimes I worry about myself.
Sometimes.
But hey, I now have leap, long legs. I can actually do things, maybe.
I have guard.
So you definitely will
On
be
a
doing
rep-
things. That's
I'm a
definitely
rep
better.
blitzer.
That's definitely better for you, at the very least, considering that there's no other stunty team in the division.
Yeah, that's not great for me for that. Who do I play next?
Who do I play next?
I play. Oh. It's elves.
And I play the
Shit.
near westerns.
Elves.
Who are the near westerns? They're on the second page, is where they are. It's John Toff's Far East Association. Oh, good. Chaos Dwarves and Skaven.
Chaos Dwarves, Skaven,
Minotaur and a Rat Ogre.
and a Noblar.
One singular Noblar.
Yep. He went both big guys.
Yep.
And they're the ones that want to keep hitting you.
That they do.
Granted, that's no Blackhoof.
Indeed, it is no Blackhoof.
He was like the cornerstone of my Hobgoblin team. He should have gone to Pro Bowl because I counted up how much SPP he got. He got like 27
Yeah.
the entire season.
Yeah.
This star player that just ran around beating the shit out of things while these hobgoblins are just like, I'm here, I'm trying to do things.
Kind of the same thing when I was playing in Halflings that one time when I took Deep Root all the damn time.
Yeah, but that's normal for halflings to have deep root.
Sure. Still love the little rat on top of the Rat Ogre. It is adorable.
Yep.
And it is unfortunate that it is a expensive customization option in Blood Bowl 3.
That I already have.
Yep, same here.
Is Dehydro not playing this season?
I don't think so.
Huh, was that the little thing they would?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What did I want to talk? I may as well say this because it is technically associable with streams. Do you mind if we don't do Wanny this week? It's going to be a very busy weekend for me. And I'm going to need to... It'd just be better for me to take a week off for that, if that's okay. I know we're probably getting very close to the end of that game, the first time. This is a grave betrayal of Gator. Horrendous! But fun. Here, how about this? How about this? As a consolation, have the Ferala Gatekeeper I've been saving for the last little bit. There. Gaze upon the Ferala Umbreon.
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare and it certainly wasn't well done.
All right, fine. How about this? I'll give you another... No, not that one. I'll give you one for free here. Which one was I going to use next, actually? There we go. That one better for you, memes? There we go. All right.
Thank you, Mommy.
All right.
That G Marin
Yep,
that clip works so well for this.
it really does. All right. Well, with that, I probably. She's supposed to be Medusa and her sisters. At least weighs a Gorgon and petrified Guard of War and Gallade behind her, which I only just now noticed. All right.
Extreme violence!
Not nearly as cute as when Fuamoko said it.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. So with that, probably a good time as any to leave because I need to go to work still.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, that will be basically the end of streams for the week, unless something really bizarre happens in Krenbol, which I doubt it will. But yeah, no Wani this week, no D&D this week. It's just going to be a long weekend for me. Happy Easter, everybody. Whether or not you do or don't celebrate, have a happy one regardless.
Go get those eggs.
Indeed.
That cost $50 at the store.
What eggs are you buying?
Well,
Oh,
clearly
those.
the eggs.
Oh yeah, those eggs. For a second,
Yes.
first, they are coming down though. That being,
Yep.
yeah, I can appreciate, maybe not by a whole lot, but it is coming down. The supply, like, when you kill that many chickens, it takes a bit. At any rate, and so yeah, just get the plastic eggs. Yeah, get the plastic eggs, get the Cadbury cream ones, get Kinder eggs. Have fun, knock yourself out, have a good day. Digi, thank you for the game.
Welcome.
And at least
Expecting more damage.
and so was I. So was I. At least I was laughing the entire time, so that's good.
Yep.
All right.
We
And-
definitely should play each other more often.
We really should. And anyway, and all you out there, thank you for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. I will see you in the next game, whichever one that so happens to be, whenever that so happens to be, because I've lost control of my life. Have a good rest of your day, all.
Well, that was different.
Yep, lousy,
But different.